Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Ella. Today I'm going to be talking about how there is enough darkness and evil and I guess pessimism, I would say, in the world. So be a source of light. Be a source of happiness. Be a source of joy in this dark world that we live in. Like, there's enough hatred, there's enough anger, there's enough negativity. And yes, it's hard to not add to that, especially like in a moment where you are feeling not great, you know? We're human. We're all human. We're gonna get stressed out. We're gonna get upset. Things are gonna happen in life. You know, we're gonna lose people. Things are gonna happen to us. You know, shitty things that are gonna suck, that are gonna make us feel negative. Sorry, my friends are texting the group chat. But things are gonna happen, and I am not a perfect person. Okay, I'm not always happy. I'm not always positive. I'm not always a source of light. Okay. More often than not, I'm feeling negative. I feel unhappy. I feel, I don't like the world we live in. I don't like the situation, that I'm in. I don't like the situation of the world that we live in. When I was a kid, this wasn't what I envisioned the world to be. And I know when you're a kid, you don't have a proper grasp on what the world is, what, how it works, money, politics, all that. And then when you get older, you understand it, and obviously it's not gonna be the same as when you were a kid. But it's hard to cope with. It's not an easy thing to grasp, I don't think. It's, especially the act in itself of like becoming an adult in like childhood, teenagehood to adulthood, and having to grasp all of those things, but also kind of be like on your own. Like, I'm very grateful for the support system that I have in my life. I'm very grateful for my friends, for my family. But it doesn't, at the same time, it's still really hard to be an adult. It's still really hard to face the things that happen in life. The hardships, the sadness, the losses, the shitty events that happen, like the stressors. Even if you have an amazing support system, those things are still gonna suck. But the important thing is to not let it turn you into a miserable and negative person. Because the more you are negative and the more, that is your typical response, that's going to kind of shape you into who you are. You're going to become a hateful, yelling, short-fused person that's just filled with negativity and anger, and no one's gonna want to be around you or talk to you or feel safe around you. Whereas if you were to take life's stressors and negativity and, take that and feel it still, but not, I guess, take it out on the people around you or outwardly respond negatively. And obviously that takes work. And, I've gone through years and years of therapy, which what's the right word? I have been through years and years of therapy, which I think have helped me to cope better through situations like that. but I don't want this to sound like, oh, I'm so I'm so positive, I'm so light, like, you know, no, but like, I've just always been like, yes, I have meltdowns, yes, I get stressed out, yes, I don't handle stress well, but I'm also just a nice person, I'd like to think. Like, I'm nice to people, I'm patient, I'm more on the quiet side, like, I don't yell at people, I don't take my emotions and anger and frustration out on people around me, especially strangers. Family might be a different situation. I'm so sorry, my family. I love you guys. Thank you for bearing with me. But I don't go and be a complete monster to strangers just because I'm in a bad mood or something bad happened to me. And no one else should be going and doing that either. Like, why are you going and taking your anger and frustration out on someone else who is not at all, like, involved in what happened to you or involved in whatever stressor you're having? And that might be like a car on the road. And I know that's very hard. I have very bad like road rage that I'm working on, but I know sometimes I'll be in the car and I'll, you know, get off a really bad shift. Like, I will just be pissed off because I had a bad shift and a car will cut me off and it'll make me so mad. But at the same time, I know I've accidentally cut cars off. Or I've accidentally done things before and not realized and been like, I'm so sorry, like, and I remember that I saw a post about some girl who got shot because she accidentally cut a guy off and she wanted to go apologize to him and was gonna drive by him, and so she rolled down her window to apologize to him and he shot her just because he was mad that she cut him off, even though she did not see him. Like, she did not mean to cut him off or anything like that. People just need to have more patience and kindness and understanding in the world, and it blows my mind how everyone seems to just lack patience and just understanding and, you know, the ability to just drop it. Like, again, I'm not a perfect person. Every single time that I'm faced with a situation like that, I do not immediately drop it. I'm not immediately like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. Sometimes I am mad. Sometimes I do get pissed off and yell in my car. But it's not the end of the world. And I find that I am so much more pissed off because I let myself get upset over that. That's the thing. If you let yourself get upset over those things, it's going to make you 50 million times more upset and 50 million times more, like, messed up in your body and in your head and thrown off of your, you know, your usual center or peace in your body. It's going to completely throw you off your peace. And it's not going to be that person's fault. It's going to be your fault. And I know that doesn't sound right, but maybe those 5 minutes might be that person's fault, where you're like, oh, I can't believe that person cut me off. Oh, that was so rude. You know, even if it was accidental, but the next hour that you spend pissed off over that is on you. Because from that 5 minutes on to the rest of the time that you are pissed off and angry and lashing out at everyone else around you and lowering your vibration in your body, that's on you, because it is up to you to, like, ground yourself, to self-soothe, to figure out, why am I so angry? Why is this such a trigger for me? Because obviously that's not healthy. Things happen in life, okay? We're gonna work with people that are frustrating, who are gonna do things to us. But we can't turn around and yell at them. We can't turn around and beat the crap out of them. That's not how it works in life. We can't, we have to learn to deal with our emotions and our stressors and our triggers and our, our wounds in order to be better people. Like, us as human beings have to do that internal work for the sake of everyone else around us and for the sake of the world. Because if we are sitting around as human beings being nasty to other people, spreading nasty things online, constantly just shaming people, spreading nasty comments, like just bullying people, yelling at people, being angry, abusive, violent, and just lacking common understanding, common patience, and just being open to a conversation with other people. If we're doing that, the vibration in the world is going to be so low because everyone is going to be negative, evil people almost. And those people are going to spread it to their children, and their children might not be able to break those generational curses or those generational, behaviors. And it's just a shitty situation. It's just, I don't know. I hear so many people being like, what is going on in the world? And I am one of those people too. What is going on in the world? The world is so negative. People are just so violent. People are so mean. People are so hateful. Look around you. How are the people acting around you? How are you acting towards other people? Because even if you are just one person, it might not seem like you can make much of a difference. I know I used to feel like that a lot. I'm one person. What can I do? What difference can I do? My change in behavior doesn't do a difference. But it does. It does, whether it's for yourself and your mental health and your well-being or in the world. I know for me, it's not easy. I'm very anxious. I'm not very social. I'm not great at talking to people or having conversation, especially with strangers. But I have found that I am so much happier in life and in the world and content. And I just feel happier and at a higher vibration and more peaceful, the kinder that I am to other people, and the more understanding and patient and just loving. At my job, I'll just compliment people, or I'll just start a conversation with people at the window when I'm, at window, and it'll be great. I've had 3 moms come through and call me adorable. But it's such, it reminds you that there is still love and happiness in the world. It's not just full of hateful people. But if you're only focusing on that, that's all you're going to see. All you're going to see is hateful, violent people, because that's all you're going to bring into your life. But if you are being a loving, happy person, you are going to bring that into your life. I don't think people realize that. The way that you act, the things that you say, the things that you do, you are bringing more of that into your life. You are manifesting that. You are actively manifesting that into your life, whether or not you realize it. And I know I've made videos on that before, the power of manifesting and all that. If you say, I hate the world, I hate this, I hate blah, 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 blah. Your world's going to surround around that. Your world's going to turn into that. It's going to be a negative, hateful world. But if you're the world's the world's not that great, but I love my life. I love the people that I have in my life. I love the opportunities that I have. I'm so grateful for the opportunities that have come to me recently. I'm just grateful for where I'm at right now. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to just be, I don't know. It really does make you, raises your vibration. Even just practice it, even just for a week, saying positive things to yourself, even if it's little things versus negative things. You really will feel a difference if you stand in the mirror or even just go about your day, being like, I hate today, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this customer, I hate this, I hate this. You're gonna just probably not feel great that day, and you're gonna probably feel really negative. But if you have another day where you're like, today's gonna be a good day, like, yes, this happened, but today's still a good day. Like, this customer was really sweet to me, like, they were funny, like, that's probably gonna be a better day. Like, you're probably just gonna feel happier. I know I've had so many of my coworkers come up to me and be like, why are you being so nice to people? Like, why are you so happy? I'm trying to be in a good mood, guys. I'm trying to be in a good mood. I'm trying to be happy. I'm trying to be nice to the customers. Okay? I'm doing my best. Fake it till you make it. That's the other thing. Fake it till you make it. I believe the universe, it doesn't know. If you say, I love myself, I am just the richest person in the whole world, it's not gonna know. Just keep saying it to yourself and eventually you will be. That's how manifestation works. Maybe not the richest person in the whole world, but you know what I mean. If you manifest and all that stuff, you know what I mean. Like, more so maybe I ran out of storage on my iPad. But anyway, maybe not the richest person in the whole world, but like, if you were to be like, I love myself, I have an abundance of money coming into my life at all times, or I have a constant inflow of money, before you know it, you might realize, shoot, I have a constant inflow of money. Like, it's just, I don't know. Just be a nice person. Be a source of light in this world. I know I can't get on social media without seeing something negative and upsetting, and that makes me feel really helpless, and like there's nothing I can do to help anyone or do anything. Like, I'm just one person. Just like I was saying, how when I was trying to tell myself about how I hate all the negativity in the world and I want to change it, obviously. I want to be a source of light in this world, but I'm one person. If I'm positive and I'm happy, what's the point? Because if no one else is, I know for me, like, have you guys ever, I don't know, gone to the grocery store or gone to any store or anywhere and had someone just compliment you or talk to you and it made your day? It just completely, maybe you were in a bad mood before that. Maybe you were having a really bad day, but that person saying something to you, complimenting you, having a conversation with you completely turned your day around and completely, like, made you feel happy and full of light rather than full of darkness. I feel like that is, this might sound a little silly, but I feel like that is like real world superpowers. Especially in the nowadays world, turning the darkness into light, even if it's one person at a time. I feel like that's pretty powerful. Even if you're making one person's day at a time, one person's hour, that's still better than, I don't know, spreading darkness. Spreading light, one person by one person, is better than spreading darkness, hundreds of people at a time. So, yeah, that was my shoulder. So next time you are, I don't know, feeling really frustrated, feeling really angry, feeling dark, feeling heavy, maybe lashing out at people, yelling, spreading the negativity. Maybe you physically feel yourself spreading the negativity that you feel. Check yourself. Take a second, go in the bathroom, go outside, go in a different room, take a few deep breaths. maybe go into yourself and be like, why am I feeling like this? What is the root of this? And if you can't figure it out, if you can, great. You might not have enough time to, work through it, but even just acknowledging why you're feeling the way you're feeling and, allowing yourself to feel it, but knowing that you can't take it out on other people, and checking yourself and taking a moment for yourself is responsible, and it's kind and it's an act of service for everyone, especially if you know that you are not fun to be around when you're feeling dark or negative. So just take a second and check yourself. If you're driving in the car and you find yourself getting really, really, really angry after someone cut you off or someone accidentally brake checked you, maybe think to yourself and be like, I don't know this person's situation. I don't know why they did what they did. Might have been intentional, might have been accidental. Is it worth ruining my day? No. Turn on some really loud music. Yell. Scream. Like, whatever you have to do. Take a different way home if you don't want to be by that car. Like, take a few deep breaths. Do what you gotta do. Okay? Do what you gotta do so that you are not spreading your negativity. Negativity and evil and anger, I really feel like, is like an epidemic in this world. And it always has been. Like, it's always been around. But I feel like people don't realize that. Negativity spreads. Evil spreads. So, yeah. But, maybe next time you're in the store and you notice someone that has some really cute pants on, or really cute jewelry, or you like their hair, compliment them. Even if you're freaking out. Like, I know sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, I don't want to say anything. I'm scared. What if I sound stupid? What if they're like, why is she talking to me? Why is this person talking? That was so weird. Like, I found now I don't care. I don't care. I would rather, work on my fears about talking to people and my fears about complimenting people and being a nice person. Not even a nice person, but just outwardly talking to people and complimenting people, like, and striking up conversation. Like, most of the time, people have just been like, oh my God, thank you! Like, I love this, and this that you're wearing, or oh my God, like, you are so pretty, or oh my God, and I'm just like, ah! And it's, just be a good person, okay? Be a good, nice person, alright, guys? Alright, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to keep up with videos that I post, and make sure to check out some of my old videos, or not old videos, but past posted videos. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!